Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I go by the name Neville Ambonya. On today's episode, I want to talk about trusting the process. Process is just the steps you take when you encounter a setback, or how you respond when you encounter a setback. So, I'll give a short story of a guy I knew. This guy had a job and he also had a wife, and they were both working. So they were able to share bills. Things were a bit light, things were a bit easy. But along the way, the wife lost her job and she became a housewife. So the guy was the sole provider of the family. He would sort their things, sort their bills. And this became strenuous to him. He became overwhelmed with being the only one that is providing. So on his thinking, akakumbuka by the way he has a friend. And now akaenda akaongelesha his friend. The friend agreed to employ the wife. So he took the wife to the employer, to the friend, and the wife was employed. And with time, they started sharing the bills and things went back to normal. But there are days wife angekuja na domob. The guy started wondering, this person umepata wapi? The wife says that there are tips amepatiwa na other customers. The guy was okay with it, but ikafika to a point bibi akaanza kuja nyumbani very late. The wife started coming home very late. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and leave a comment down below. By the way, where were you? So sasa huyu mwanaume akaanza kuuliza bibi yake, mbona unachelewa hivi? Bibi akamwambia, so the wife was giving excuse that there were some things that she needed to sort out. And siku moja outside there, mzae akapatana na a workmate of his wife. Kamuuliza, mnatokea mapema hivi? Cause bibi alikuwa amemwambia sasa masaa imeongezwa, now they are working a bit late. Kamwambia hapana, si tutoka mapema. So the guy went back home, waited for the wife, and the same night the wife also came late. Kamuuliza, silipatana na fulani there? Akamwambia hapana, I was promoted to becoming a manager, and that's why I need to spend some few hours in the office, because we need to go through the day's sale with the boss. Alafu I also plan for tomorrow's stock. So ikakuwa tu sawa, the guy agreed. But ilifika to a point, kwa sababu kuna wakati alipata messages kwa simu yake. So the guy hakumwambia, but he decided to investigate. So siku moja akan confront his friend and the wife. The guy was so frustrated, lakini akaamua, because anataka kunini marriage yake na he trust his friend, but the way he found them, it was in a compromising situation. But he decided to not act on that scenario, so he just kept it, maintained his law. And so hii ikakuwa ni kama ni mtindo, cause kuna wakati hata bibi sasa ali spend the night out. She did come back home. So when she arrived, when the guy decided to find out where the wife was or where she had spent the night, the wife was all of a sudden very agitated. Now by the way, I don't know this thing with women. When they get money, they will change and start looking down on their husband, especially when they are earning more than their husband, forgetting that this guy was the one who was taking care of you when you had no job. So hiyo siku hata mwanamke aliamua akamwambia, mimi hata kukaa na mtu ana pesa I can't, I'm moving out. Because the wife saw the husband as a threat. He was hindering or stopping her from enjoying herself, kwa sababu kule it was all about partying, enjoying herself. So the wife decided to move out, and as if that was not enough, the wife moved in the boss, because the boss was not he had no wife. So hii kasirisha rafiki yangu sana. My friend was really broken. He couldn't take it. So he decided to engage in drug or substance abuse. Jamaa akakuwa mlevi kabisa. Mpaka kuna wakati boss yake alimfuta kazi. Boss alimfuta kazi because ya ulevi. Anakuja kazini akiwa mlevi. And ikakuwa trend. Ile tu pesa alikuwa amejiwekea, the guy akaiharibu yote na pombe. Ukimuuliza, he was telling you, I don't have a reason to live. I can't live. So kuna hata siku nilienda kwake kumtembelea just to find out how he was faring. So kufika kwake nikampata na madrugs kwa meza. The guy was contemplating suicide. He was about to kill himself. Cause nilimpata nikamwambia, no Karis, nikamwambia, no friend, this is not how things are done. Just let go of what is breaking you. Wachana ule mwingine ako na maisha yake. Na ule hawezi fanya uharibu maisha yako. Sasa hii anajifurahisha pande ile huko, ana idea wewe uko jaribu kujiua, na wewe uko hapa you are planning to kill yourself, all for nothing. It is not worth it. Furthermore, nikamwambia ule amekuondolea bills, you can now enjoy yourself. Just jikubali ameenda, jikubali amekuona una mtu. Jikubali umefutwa kazi, na umefutwa kazi because of your mistakes. Enda pale nje, tafuta kitu kingine ya kufanya. So the guy rented a motorbike and akaanza kubeba watu na boda. And along the way, I don't know what happened, akapatana na mwanamke mwingine. Huyu mwanamke wakakaa vizuri, but with time mwanamke tena akaanza kucheat. So when the guy realized this, he chased this woman away. Coincidentally, she had no kid. They had not gotten a baby. So the wife went. So the guy even akaniita siku moja akaniambia, "Hey, it's like I'm cursed. Hakuna mwanamke anataka kuengage na mimi. What's happening?" Nikamwambia, "No. You've not found your right rib. You've not found your lost rib. So wewe jipe tu nguvu. It's a matter of time. And whoever God has set for you, when the time is right, mtakutana. So don't worry. Wewe endelea na shughuli zako. Usidwell so much on that." So pole, he met with another woman. Mwanamke sijui venye walikuja wakakuwa marafiki, kwa sababu sasa alimsaidia mpaka na loan. So my friend by the way was business oriented. He angeona business opportunity anywhere. Because I don't know how he saw that gap. Kwa sababu aliomba loan, akaanzisha kazi ya kuprint posters, kuprint nini, notes, everything. Now with the time he was able to pay off the loan, na jamaa akakuwa mzuri, lakini vitu ilikuwa imeenda poa cause the woman had fallen in love with him. Na wakaanza kaa poa. Imagine the guy bought a car, bought a land, na wakaishi poa. As you are talking, they are even blessed with kids. So trusting the process. That's that aspect of not giving up. That aspect of pushing yourself even when things are not working out. There's also a story of a bird that I like relating to this topic, that I like relating to it because it also trusts the process. It goes through a certain process that relate to this topic. Because, by the way, guys, do you know an eagle is the only bird that can live for 70 years? That I guess, and I know you don't know. But an eagle is a bird that is really blessed. But in order to live for 70 years, it has to make a terrible, painful choice. So it has to go through a certain process that involves pain, that involves sacrifice, that involves denying itself food, that involves a lot of working. So the eagle will fly to a mountain top, and here it will just sit there for 150 days, which is equivalent to 5 months. And it will do this after it has lived for 40 years. So it goes to the mountain because, one, the talons are very old and thick. They have bent, so it cannot be able to hold the prey. Number two, the beak has also bent. It cannot be able to pick or eat the meat from the prey. Number three, the feathers are very thick. They cannot help it to fly above the sky where it is meant to be. You know, the eagle is the only bird that flies above the sky. Actually, the eagle likes storm. They soar above the sky. They soar above the storm. When there's just that great storm, the eagle will just use that storm to go above it by just relaxing on the storm. Then it will be pulled above the storm or above the sky. So on top of the mountain, the eagle will start hitting the beak on a rock. It will hit, and that is consistently for a few days until the beak falls off. It will then start scratching the talons, the talons on the rocks until they fall off. You can imagine the pain that involves this process. So after doing that, you know, a new beak will have already grown. So it will use this new beak to remove the thick feathers, those thick feathers. And don't forget that it has no food, so it has not been eating. So it has just sacrificed staying without food for 5 good months. So you there that is about to give up because of a certain thing that you've encountered, and you've just gone through it for 2 months. Imagine an eagle which stays for 5 months, which involves pain, physical pain. I mean physical pain. But after the new beak has grown, the talons have grown, the feathers have grown, so the bird has transformed itself. It is fully transformed. It is fully developed. Everything is new. And after this, it will perform a legendary bird flight. And now it is guaranteed to live for another 30 years. So for it to get this extra 30 years, it has to go through this process. The process that involves sacrifice, the process that involves pain, the process that involves pushing itself to the mountaintop, and the process that involves making that crucial or critical decision that I'm not going to give up, that I'm not going to quit. So friends out here, guys out here, so before quitting, before giving up, before losing hope and throwing in the towel, before engaging in this substance abuse because of setbacks, just see setbacks as opportunity for a comeback, opportunity for a bounce back, opportunity to gain more wisdom, opportunity to get new ideas and business ventures. Because most of these successful businesses that you see around, most of those successful people that you see all over, it is because of the painful choice. It's because of the sacrifices that they had to make during their process, or when they were going there through their process, or when they were trying to overcome different challenges in their lives. So process entails sacrifice. It entails the betrayal. It entails disappointment. It entails those failed business venture. It entails those failed loan application. It entails being fired from a certain company. So those are just processes. When you're going through or you find yourself in such situation, just know that you're going through a certain process. And transformation is guaranteed. Because I can assure you, when you go through such a process, or when you encounter a setback in your life, you cannot come out the same person that went through it. One, you've gained wisdom. One, you've gained a new strength. One, you've grown a thick skin. So trust the process. Don't quit. Don't give up. Don't lose hope. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for also leaving a comment below. Tune in for tomorrow's episode. Thank you.